Hey.
Hey, Shrift, it's finale day.
It's finally Friday.
Duolo, think. Wow, that's actually pretty good.
That was a slow burn, wasn't it, Will?
Yeah, but very
That
good.
took
You
you a hot
have
minute.
spinach between your teeth, by the way, before you tell me I didn't warn you.
Imagine telling me that during the 25 minutes we've been sitting here trying to set up.
Yeah, but now I see it.
Also, for some reason, we are super deep orange today.
Yes,
And
we
I have
are.
no idea why. Yes,
I have no clue. But I think we already established that it's your camera. I can't see it.
yes, it is.
See? Like here I look better.
Okay, so Tifa will just keep her hand up all day.
Wait. See? Now we're less orange.
Nice.
Shrift, how are you doing? Duolo, thank you so much for the lurk.
Also, if someone mistakes you for a German, will have a problem with the way you hold your arm right now.
Oh, let me use this hand. But look at how not orange we are.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with it. It's not the worst thing that's gonna happen on this movie.
Yeah. I always thought it was the light, but it's actually something with the camera.
Well, it is the color composition. And unfortunately, I was dumb enough to get us a camera where we cannot manually change the color that it's being output. Deal with it.
We'll get to that.
Just not
one
splash
day.
in my face.
A tiny bit, but I doubt anyone sees that.
Well, if you do, let me know. And then we can both celebrate it.
I wonder what we had for dinner. Fody!
Fody!
Did all your phone problems get solved? Did you get the second phone? Or the other 9?
Oh yeah.
Because
Maybe.
it is 1 plus 9.
I remember my own joke now.
Nice. See, I made a
been 2 years.
referral.
No, it's not a referral. That's not what a referral is. Spent
6 hours dealing with T-Mobile.
What exactly took them 6 hours? Like, check my order. I purchased 2.
Did you get the phone for free now?
Do you work with them now because you spend so much time learning everything about them?
You kind of worked for it now.
5 hours in the store.
Holy shit.
Once again, I am very interested to learn what exactly took them 5 hours to unfuck in this situation, because I would imagine it is easy for them. Here's what I purchased, here's what you shipped me, here's my wife who is happy to confirm my story.
Yeah, that seems ridiculous. So you ordered 2 phones, only received 1. Called them, makes sense. Took an hour to find the order. Second phone was never shipped. Then I
Okay.
had to have them cancel it so I could go to the store and pick it up.
Okay, yeah, because
And-
we're not gonna ship you a phone while they prepare a pickup for you, because then you would end up with 3 phones. Yeah.
So he gave me 2 stores with the phone, he said. And the first one
didn't have
didn't
it,
have
second
it.
was closed.
It was. Are you? Oh no! And then the third one was robbed. What the fuck is this? Detroit?
So the manager was talking to the cops, and the trainee girl was helping 6 people, and I had to go home to get the phone I left at home so it could be used for a swap. Didn't even get home until like 6 p.m.
What the?
It should not be this difficult.
Are you telling me, by the way, since the manager was talking to the cops, that they just robbed the phone
The store.
before you got
They
there?
didn't rob a phone, they robbed the store, yeah.
Yeah, but it's funnier if they stole the last OnePlus Pro that he was gonna pick up.
That would be... Oh, yes, 1 hour on the way.
Oh my god. That is horrible, but that is just so badly timed. It's kind of amazing. I hope everyone was safe though, by the way.
Yes.
Like, I'm laughing about it, but I do hope everyone is safe.
They had to, and they were in the time locked safe. So I had to also wait for safe to be open.
That is amazing.
No, Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, so... Yeah, it did. That...
When you got it, did you like drop it and it broke or something like that? It's like to make the circle complete.
Don't say stuff like that, don't jinx it for people.
And I ordered the wrong screen
No.
protectors. No. Doesn't it already come with a screen protector? I remember back then when I bought. I'm still on the OnePlus 3.
Apparently not necessarily, see? No.
Okay, well, fair enough.
That sucks.
It does. But wait,
that does sound brutal, yes.
You do have it, right?
Yeah, after
now
all of this,
you
now
do
they
have
have both
one.
phones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted...
Hence we're waiting for the safe to be opened because...
Yeah, but it could have been...
Don't jinx it. Don't...
What if it had like a 10-hour time lock?
No, don't even...
Yeah, I get why you cancelled Fody. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is tiring.
Yeah.
That's exhausting.
Yes, that
6
I understand.
hours.
Also, that reminds me, talk about streaming. I'm sorry for doing funny stuff with my face today, but somehow this morning I managed to get something in my eye. And even though I was able to get it out, my eye has been reacting to it since. So you can't really tell because of how close we are sitting to the camera, but I don't look quite as sexy as I usually do.
You're always sexy.
And it only feels slightly like I've got something stuck in my eye, so occasionally I'll probably blink more than I normally do, but I'm fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you had the story that requires like more compassion. Like, I was just dumb and got something in my eye.
I hope you don't have to go through that anytime soon again, Fody.
I missed 2 days of Danganronpa reveals. Can I get a 3-minute recap? I can do a recap, but I probably can't do 3 minutes, so... But again, if you do, I'll get mad for 3 minutes and then do a recap myself, so...
Before the big Danganronpa recap reveal, I had a brilliant realization earlier and I'm gonna share it with the world. You know how with those coffee capsules you sometimes need to get like a spoon to stir the milk and the coffee together?
The coffee capsules that Tifa is referring to
like
for our European friend, Dolce Gusto, and for our American friends, Keurig, I think, is the leading brand for them.
Really? Anyway, you put like a capsule in the machine and coffee or milk comes out, and then depending on the coffee you have like 2 capsules, which I had. I had a latte macchiato vanilla with 2 capsules. One is for the coffee and one is for the milk. And you always put in the milk first, like with a latte macchiato, and then the coffee, and then you stir it all together. Which is annoying because the spoon gets picked up and stuff like that. No,
there are people that don't stir their latte macchiato, they actually like the 3 layers, just saying.
No, I don't, but I'm saying. And I had the brilliant realization today, and here it comes, to turn it around. So I put the coffee in first and then the milk. And now it's like all stirred already.
You are aware that technically that way you will drink something like a cappuccino where it is coffee with milk and then foam on top?
Whatever. Brilliant! Mind is blown.
Why has no one ever thought about pouring coffee in a cup first and then milk foam on top of it? Oh wait, they did!
I swear, Endrick, this is the way to go.
First
I'm telling you.
Hello, Endrick. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Second of all, yeah, I don't know.
I really don't like my coffee bitter.
I can deal with bitter. What I hate is sour. Over here, a lot of places sell you what I would call bad coffee, and it has this like sour tang to it, and I don't like it at all.
I've only ever once been able to drink black coffee and liking it, and that was in Pristina, Kosovo. I swear to God, they have the best coffee on the planet. If you ever go there, have their coffee, it's fucking delicious. Other than that, nah.
Give me your headset.
Why?
Because I'm hearing something, I don't know where it's coming from. Sour coffee is spoiled for that shit off.
You said bitter, but it sounded like bitter. Oh, Endrick speaking German now. What
am I hearing?
It sounds like some air is seeping out somewhere. I swear it's not my butt. Something is
Sounds
leaking.
super weird.
Give me a second.
Wait, stop moving.
It's coming from here.
Well, I have no idea what's happening right now.
No, listen here in the corner. It's coming from there. Maybe it's the electricity thingy.
Yes, it is, but I don't know why.
Should I unplug it?
Yes, you should.
What's the white cable for?
Please watch Tifa's ass while she unplugs things.
What's the white cable?
Pull it out.
Oh, this thing.
It's a thing on top of the desk, which we don't need. And?
It just got louder.
What the fuck is happening? I'm really confused. Is that your phone?
No, it's still coming from there.
Well,
I think we should just ignore it, and if the place is gonna blow up, we're fucked.
I can't hear shit. You should not be able to, because it is a very low humming, like a fly being stuck against a window trying to buzz out, and that would be noise gated by the microphones.
To be fair, I've never heard it before, and I got my first vaccine shot this week. Maybe it is the 5G we're hearing.
True. Wasn't one stopped.
Oh,
You can
right.
trust me, my
It's
ears
gone.
are significantly better than yours.
You're right, it's gone. It definitely is the 5G.
There's air leaking from somewhere, I swear it's not me. I know the sound that makes, and that was not what I was hearing. I'm afraid I can confirm that. How's my arms feeling?
All good.
Unlike Tifa, I have full movement of my arm.
I have
And
full movement of my arm now.
I don't feel anything anymore.
I'm all good.
So,
Thank you.
unless, like some people, I get some like side effects in like a week or two. This is probably the least side effecty vaccination I ever had.
Well, it's only the first one. Evie, happy Friday!
Happy Friday,
How you
Evie.
doing?
It is finally Friday.
Yeah, it was like stiff for 2
Yeah.
days or so.
Like 1.5 days for me. Yeah. Like if I poke it, then it still feels like I have a muscle ache, like it's sore, but why would I do that?
No reaction to the first shot, but the second made me a little sick. I'm expecting the same.
Probably gonna be the same for us. A colleague of mine had her second vaccination on Wednesday, and she's been sick since. And she also had nothing with the first one, so. Let's see. Morgan got her vaccines yesterday, 6 in total.
Wait, they do all of them at once?
As in 6 shots, or 1 shot with 6 vaccines? Because if someone told me they're gonna put 6 needles into my arm, I would make 6 appointments. 6 shots. Holy.
I didn't even know they did all of those at once. But then again, it's been like 28 years.
Okay, one last
I've done
question
mine.
about needles. Do they put like this thing into their arm where they then just put the 6 shots through the needle that is stuck in the arm the whole time, or is it 6 individual injections? Because
Wow.
I would try to go for the first thing if that was an option.
Goes pretty shot. Pretty fast.
Then again, I don't think Morgan is old enough to really care that much about how vaccinations are delivered yet. But I'm glad to hear it. Doing kind of mad, still recovering from surgery, unsure whether I'll be okay for Borderlands 3 on Sunday. You take the time you need. It's fine. Like if you don't feel like you're up to it, then you don't. It's fine too. You can always play another day.
See how you feel then. Just take it easy and fully recover. That's most important.
Recovery comes before Borderlands.
That means
What?
well recovery.
I swear to God, they put something in your vaccine because ever since then you do really weird sounds. I've been with you 10 years. You never made these sounds.
I've had hiccups before.
Not like that.
So I have.
Not like... Yeah, you have, but they sounded different.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Just saying.
It sounds like you swallowed a hamster and it's trying to get out and cry for help. Is she magnetic, Jack? No. But she does attract me.
Aww.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was a pretty good one.
I had prepared a smooth magnet line for you. Thank you for the opportunity. Just the normal vaccines like MMR and flu shot. 6 individual injections, 3 in each thigh region.
How's Morgan doing today?
How is Morgan handling vaccines? Oh, needles, I guess.
Also, I didn't know they put them in the thighs.
I don't recall ever getting a shot into my thigh.
I don't recall anything.
As a kid,
about
I got
those.
them straight in the arms. She's awful today.
Aw.
Side effects or just being grumpy from...
Like feeling bad or being mad at you for getting stabbed by needles?
You got me stabbed 6 times.
Why you do that?
I asked the same thing with my parents. Why did you let them do that to me? I didn't care.
It's for the best.
Yes.
Hope she feels better soon though. Like 6 in one go, that's rough.
I was sitting at the doctor's office in the waiting room, waiting to be called in to get my shot. And I'm trying to focus on anything but needles because I hate injections. I understand that they help me. I'm okay. I just hate getting things into my body. And wherever I look, there were pictures of needles. I'm not even joking. Like there was a woman holding the syringe with like the vaccination for COVID. Then there was an infomercial running on a screen about some like tetanus or something like that. It was something different, but to the same effect. Some infection that can help you with if you get the shot.
You mean the peanut butter butt shots?
If only. Like everywhere I turned, like I just sat there like this. Oh look, I've got a phone. Ah, messages.
She's learning behavior, so she really likes me, and when I leave for work, she starts throwing fits. That's kind of sweet.
Kind of adorable, but also really annoying, isn't it? And I don't think it's exactly easy to tear yourself away from her because it's your kid, of course.
Yeah, I think she'll definitely get over that. But it is pretty sweet. But I can imagine Heather isn't too fond of it, because she'll probably have to deal with it.
It is nice for me, but super annoying.
I had a feeling.
Chances are one day she will also throw fits when Heather leaves the room. So
That could be.
I have a giant bruise on the back of my hand from where they put the IV.
Oh yeah, that is annoying.
I hate IVs. Like, more than shots. I had one once in my arm because they put me under. And they didn't remove it until I was completely out of it. Like, they just glued it to my arm and then it was stuck there until I came to again. And no. If I would never have to deal with it
It's
again,
okay.
I would be very happy.
You're fine.
Twitch ads for me are telling me to get vaccinated, then Michigan doctors going to a gut. Look, I'm fine. It's fucking ridiculous.
I think I've seen one of those ads like at the beginning, but now for the past few months I keep getting a German ad about like a kappa soup thing.
Yeah, and it's not a good ad.
No, basically you see like the streamer and then he gets into this rage, starts half destroying his room, it feels like, because he lost. And he's like, oh, I need a minute. And then he takes a cup of soup.
5 minutes.
Well, yeah,
he says he needs 5 minutes,
minutes
because that's how long it takes to prepare. Which is bullshit, because after 5 minutes, the small snack you prepared is done. How fast are you going to eat it? Are you really going to
eat that pretty fast.
It's not 10, it's not 5 minutes, man. It's closer to like 6 or 7, depending on how fast you can eat very hot food.
I think by now I know the whole ad. But I have seen the one you meant, like I think last year? No, not last year. A few months ago.
I don't recall.
When the shit started.
Beth got gas with a car the other day with flip-flops on and dropped the gas dispenser on her foot.
Ow!
I've never seen someone drop that thing. And I've watched plenty of people get gas, but... Jack once had part of an IV stuck to the back of my hand for a week. You, once again, are confirmed a stronger person than I am, especially when it comes to this, because if I had that thing stuck to my anything for longer than it takes me to realize that it's there, I would probably freak the fuck out until I pass out. No. So here's to you for getting through that.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine. No. If we could all go through life without these things, then that would be nice.
Also,
It
Fodi,
would be nice.
I hope our toe was protected.
Oh yes, exactly. Whatever beverages this evening. Straight up triple filtered vodka.
I call it
It's just water.
Fodi Special.
We should name a drink after Fodi and have it just plain water. It pains us! Hit the bridge of her foot. Ah! So basically, no matter what she does with her feet, it's gonna hurt like fuck. Socks hurt. Shoes of any kind hurt. Walking hurts. Touching it while laying down hurts. Am I right? Yeah.
That all sucks.
That sucks. You know what else sucks?
What?
The recap for Danganronpa 2.
Oh yeah, finale! We're gonna finish this game today.
Yes, it appears that we are going to be finishing Danganronpa 2 today. For the last time with this game, do you want to try to do a recap that actually gets people up to speed?
Okay, recap. We are still stuck on the island. We're in the class trial. No, Evie. We're doing it. We're in the class trial. Junko is still there, trying to upload herself back into the real world and basically
stop.
take it over.
Especially since Fodi hasn't been here for 2 streams and asked, how about you tell the story in a way that he can follow too?
Super
We
clear.
are in
Junko bad. Ah, shit.
RuneScape stream 1. Probably it's a long time off. If we can ever make that interesting, maybe. So we are still in the final class trial for the graduation exam. And we have learned that once again the person that is behind Monokuma is Junko Enoshima, which died in the first game. Except before she died, she made an AI version of herself called Alter Ego Junko. You didn't mention the AI.
I kinda did.
No.
I said it anyway.
Someone somehow got her into this virtual reality simulation that we're stuck in, because that was confirmed, that did happen. And we are now we were presented with the option to graduate, as in to leave the VR simulation and have our minds, as they are in the game now, our avatars, uploaded back into our bodies, as they are now with the memories we have. So we would lose the memories that were taken away from us. The reason I will mention in a moment, because you haven't done that either.
I was still doing my recap, and basically I did everything in 2 lines, and I was totally getting to this point.
However, it has been unveiled that if we do that, Junko is gonna re-upload her AI self into the bodies of our dead friends, be it that they died because they were killed or because they were punished. So there would be 9 more Junkos.
Not a lot of Junkos.
Yeah.
Junko basically found a way to give herself eternal life.
Yes, because she wants to create Junko Land. And that's not a joke. That's what she wants to do. She wants to be nothing but Junkos in the world, and everything is despair.
Welcome to Junko
The
Land.
reason we lost our memories was also revealed. In the first game, it's been brought up that Junko is the ultimate despair, and it's been hinted at in this game that there is a group, the ultimate despair, and we've learned that both is the case. Junko is the ultimate despair, but she also inspired a bunch of people to follow in her wake, if you can't think of better words. And the ultimate despair group is the
Mega!
15 students that were in this game. Also,
Thank you so much for the resub. How has your vacation been?
Mega beans
Welcome
or no
back.
beans. Our next travel destination is for Junko Land. Hopefully not.
Hey Malix, how you doing?
Hello, Alex.
It was good, relaxing. I am so glad to hear that. Good to have you back again.
Yes, indeed, we've missed you. How are you two? We are good. I've got something going on with my eye, but you should not be able to see that because our camera isn't that good. And I'm happy it's Friday, and I'm happy we're gonna finish this game today.
Yes, you have been on a vacation for like 69 years and came back just in time for the finale of Danganronpa 2.
Yes.
We are finally finishing this game today. And yes, Evie, we are.
Yes. Still under the weather, but I'm getting better. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better.
Glad to hear you're slowly getting there again.
Indeed. Where was I? Yes, we learned that the 15 students that we grew so close to and attached during the game are the actual bad guys. And together we've killed thousands of people. Yeah. Oh, also, someone in the group we're in apparently... we learned that Nagito cut off his own arm and put Junko's corpse hand on his arm. Someone replaced one of his eyes with Junko's corpse's eye. Apparently Mikan transplanted the womb of a dead Junko into herself. One of us almost starved himself to death.
And one of us had sex with her dead body.
Yes.
It got dark.
Yes. And we are the reason humanity basically killed itself, and still does. We are everything wrong in the world. And those memories were taken from us to make us into better fucking people.
What the fuck? That's what we thought as well.
That's Danganronpa 2 in a nutshell.
Just everyday business. Yeah, sorta. So what do you mean Germany is out of the Euro though?
Out of the European Soccer Championships.
Oh, yeah, true. That really sucked.
Mega, that happened while we were streaming. Benjima came in and confirmed it, and we were celebrating it. Well, I was. Tifa was crying.
I was not celebrating. That was my one chance for an extra vacation day.
When the last time the German team won a competition, she got an extra vacation day. But when they lose, especially if they lose early, at my work, everyone just stops talking about it. So she lost, I won. Losing to England hurt. I have no opinion on this.
Yeah, me neither. Seriously, the only thing I cared about was that vacation day.
Did you see the English were booing the German anthem? No. The only thing I did see about the whole match was Twitter exploding afterwards with some really dumb people going online to post shit about the picture of a 10-year-old girl crying because Germany lost, saying some really horrible, nasty shit about her, which is fucked up.
It kind of is. Like, soccer can bring out the best, but also like the absolute worst of people.
Yeah.
It's amazing how far people go for soccer.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So instead we play games where one of our classmates rapes a corpse.
There's this song that perfectly describes it. What's the one? The blowing bubbles one?
The thing I mentioned, or the thing that happened with the soccer game?
No, like the feeling. It's a song where it basically goes like, oh, when our teams or when our favorite local teams play together, we're like the worst enemies. Mm-hmm. But then when England plays, we're like best friends and mates. Mm. And like everyone is united.
England is America 2.0.
Is it a bubble song? It's like everyone's blowing bubbles.
I don't know.
Blowing bubbles everywhere. I'm gonna look up that song.
What makes you think I know a single song associated with sports?
I think it was in, that one was in the movie Hooligans. That one was pretty good actually. With Frodo in it.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said Frodo. Someone get me out of this conversation, please.
England is America 2.0. What if America is England 2.0?
It is. Kind of.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, Brits and Germans have a historical rivalry. Yes. Yes, they do.
Brits and Germans.
Yes.
I think everyone has a historical rivalry with Germany.
A lot of countries in Europe and even outside of Europe have a complicated history with Germany.
I have a complicated history with Germany.
How so?
Because it's Germany.
What part of your history of Germany is complicated?
The language.
That's not it. Oh my god. How about I start the game?
Well, that's kind of history. Like, I had to learn it at some point. Yeah. Bratwurst.
I'm just gonna ignore you now.
Apfelstrudel.
You do know that your cadence and pronunciation of that word was...
Steueramt.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge this now. I see what you're doing and I will ignore it. That's how that's gonna turn out.
I'm just saying.
No. Where's my video games? There we go.
So you did the recap in almost 3 minutes.
Yeah. Do you guys watch foosball? No.
Fußball.
Foosball watches me. No.
Schland. Oh, Schland.
No.
But no.
Just no.
Like, I have a family that is football crazy.
This one.
Not for me. I just don't really get the hype. To each their own, but nah. Nah.
Tifa, are you ready?
I am ready for the finale. Just imagine. Who would have thought this day would come?
I did. I didn't expect it to be this soon, actually. And I mean, we are on record pace. We are 106.1 hours in now.
That's pretty good.
I expected it to be significantly longer to get to this point.
Yeah, we set like 180 until the end of the game.
Yeah. But we also haven't checked out the Monomi stuff yet, and we haven't done the gacha. So
That doesn't really count.
I made it just in time somehow. Also, hello.
Shrift,
Hello, Shrift.
welcome back.
How you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to the finale.
Everything he said. We're finishing this game
Are
today.
you announcing your hiccups now? Or?
That was my hiccup.
You ready, Tifa?
I am ready. Time to get to the end of this story
And neither Tifa nor I mentioned this, but
and see what happens. What?
we missed a crucial part about the recap. The thing that happened last. The survivors from the first game are in fact part of a future foundation, and they have now joined us in this class trial so that we can activate the shutdown mechanism to get out of this virtual hellhole and not have Junko escape.
True, it was Kyoko, the real Byakuya, and not Nagito, Makoto that showed up.
Yeah, and we now have the numbers to activate the shutdown procedure. I missed the Byakuya here thing. No! Yes, yes.
He
we did.
literally showed up just before this.
Yes. Also, in case we see her again, Junko is like 100
3D.
feet tall. Also, she's 3D because she's a virus.
Yeah.
I love you, Nagito is in Makoto theory. It still hasn't been deconfirmed.
It better be, because I still have it written here that if Nagito is Makoto, we get an Andric wizard video.
Yes. And until I see them both in the same room,
Mekumaru will save the day. I am quite sure that's gonna happen.
I wish she will.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
Oh, we missed something important as well. Basically, we got the offer to motorboat Junko.
What? No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, she mentioned that she is surprised that we aren't flustered by her 15 feet bust size.
Yeah, she said we could go in there and get
True, yeah, true.
crushed
No.
or drowned.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the exact word was. It counts.
Please rephrase your line and say it again. I'm saying until Nagito and Makoto are in the same room, I don't believe that they are not the same person. Twice as big, Beth. Not 8 feet, 15. Almost twice. No, I was talking to Tifa and motorboating Junko.
She said it. I'm just doing the recap.
That's true. And Kazuichi replied to it. Or he reacted to it.
Almost, Cody.
It will obviously delete alter ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So then we're...
But wait, if our... They already said that if our avatar gets deleted...
We're dead.
We're brain dead.
Oh, we're brain dead,
Because that's what happened to our buddies that got killed. Their avatar got deleted after being dead.
Because of course no one made fucking backups.
So that means we now also die.
Oh yeah, Fody, for you. Our avatars are our mind. So if we die or we get deleted, nothing in terms of data gets sent back to our real bodies, back in the real world, and we are brain dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
That's what I'm hearing.
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
That's not what Makoto said, though.
What does that mean for us?
Well, maybe the out thingy that we're gonna do changes it a tiny bit.
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you enter the program.
So we will still be the worst people on Earth.
Fabulous. Thank you for the host.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
Yeah, that's the...
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Nando, good timing.
If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program.
Nando, fabulous. Hope
Happy
you two
Friday.
are doing awesome. Happy
We're
Friday.
doing good, and we're about to finish this game.
Yes, we're in the finale and today we're gonna finish it.
If we're going to revert back to our original selves before we entered the program, we're gonna lose our mono coins!
No, I still need to do the gacha. I have like 300 coins.
I see.
Ooh, eggplant lasagna is so good.
Go back to being ultimate despair.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
But wait, that also means that our dead friends are not gonna be brain dead.
Well, it kind of depends on what happened
I guess.
to it already.
First option would be true too. Yes, and I imagine the third one too, because once we're out, we are back to being the pieces of shit that have done all of this. So we would probably continue doing what we stopped doing when we got put in this.
Question is if we want to do that. Also, what happened? Oh, your grinder died. That sucks.
How do you know?
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
How about we do this, you get us out of here, and then you put us immediately back in without the fucking virus to do the thing you meant to do, which is to make us not be horrible people.
One, I doubt that goes so fast, and two, they first need to get rid of the virus to do that.
True.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us. We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But we won't remember that.
Nope, we'll probably get killed.
Thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Which makes sense.
Which, given what they have done, I still don't condone, but I understand it. Also, we never had a conclusion about why the flowers in this room are so pixelated.
Because it's a pixel world.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
The twisting handle legit snapped off and I'm super salty. But a
Oh.
replacement coming in Wednesday. At least it can be replaced.
That is true.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or? Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be all right. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Well, that's hard to say. If we don't remember anything, I doubt we'll...
Well, The question is, what exactly did Junko do to us originally to make us work alongside her? Is it what Makoto said, where we just brainwashed and like being outside of her influence will just come back to our normal human decency? Or will we need to be re-brainwashed, which is basically what the one also a Neo World program was supposed to do?
I don't see why they couldn't have just taken the memories and be gone with it. Just
That's
leave
not
the
how it
gap.
works.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
I have like this image in my mind right now where you have like a sink with a
Don't.
tub in it.
Stop speaking.
You're like
Stop.
washing the brain until all the wrinkles are out.
Tifa, you don't need to worry. I'm pretty sure your brain is smooth as marble.
Like I just see, but you know those pink, what do you call them? Those pink rubber gloves, and then you're just scrubbing the brain in the tub. Like it's kind of a relaxing image in a way.
It's been a while since I've done this, I think, but I would like to formally apologize for her behavior.
Hi, we're talking about washing brains. I wonder if it's slimy.
I forgot the tall Hiyoko picture that was unexplained, but they did explain it. We are older than we appear to be because our avatars are based on our appearances when we went to high school.
Yeah.
Our real bodies are who knows how old. So we also don't know how old we actually are. We don't know if a picture that was in that room was recent. It could have been done like 30 years ago because we don't know how much time has passed.
It was explained though. I believe that's even one of the reasons why we realized all of this, because it was one of the truth bullets at least.
No, a whole new replacement grinder. No way to fix that. But at least you've got a replacement grinder then.
Yeah.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
That's a risk.
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
Good thing you won't remember that you forgot.
It's kind of a tough situation, though. Like, basically half of your friends died, but you also made friends. Like,
well, the choices right now are be stuck in here forever with her, or stop being who you are.
yeah, well, I think it's all gonna end up with, oh, we don't want to forget the friends we made along the way.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right?
Cherokee.
If that happens, does it really mean that she, in existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? No! She's a computer program.
Yeah, but she's going to disappear from their world. At least if they go back, they still have the memories of her. This way, she's being completely deleted, basically.
We don't know that.
They just said we won't remember a thing.
Yes, but we didn't make up Chiaki existing. Chiaki is the avatar of an observer program in this simulation.
Yes, but she won't exist to them.
But we don't know if she still exists though. Because I'm assuming there are copies.
Who says someone is going that deep? It's about having her erased from their memories.
Yeah, I'm saying
Stop
I can't follow
thinking.
Hajime's train of thought. Because that's not how my computers work.
You're lacking empathy.
Let's call it that, yes. She risked her life to protect us and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll
See?
go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We lost a limb. But
Yes,
Nagito
he
is...
cut off his arm.
Yes, but Nagito is supposed to be brain dead anyway.
That's the thing, if they just undo all of this ever happening, then the others won't be brain dead.
Fair, true, fair
The
enough.
problem is when these 3 kids that now came in here to save us will be stuck in a room with basically 15 most wanted terrorists of all fucking time. So,
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past. Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
that's what I want to know.
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
You know what I just realized? For all the truth bullets we've gone through, there is one we haven't used yet, I believe.
The founder one?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're also not done yet.
Huh? Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
That's not bad.
That seems an awfully specific number.
Malix, cheers.
We shall join you. Staying hydrated is important.
The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
I agree.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
Oh, I see where she's going.
And all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Starting the confusion.
Reality is quickly crumbling away as we look.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh, manga time.
First, flip phone.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair, and your dead friends will never be revived.
Okay.
And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win? Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
Well,
isn't a game, you know.
they could also just let her upload herself in the bodies of the people who died, and then they only killed us. Technically,
They could do that, yes.
they're supposed to be brain dead already. So you could think they're already dead, they're just zombies with Junko's mind in them. And then you still save the people that are left.
Listen, if I don't get to overthink how I feel about the avatar of an AI program appearing in front of us, you don't get to overthink the repercussions of these actions.
I'm not overthinking, I'm just saying it's a possible solution if they're willing to go that far.
And so was mine.
No, yours was just overthinking.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again.
You're my champ.
Only 'cause it's true.
Laugh, laugh.
Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Let me guess, this too has been broadcast all over the world again. Huh?
There was
Think they would have said that already.
the goal of luring a specific group of people.
Ah, she did this on purpose to get them in here. Thank you for the clip, fabulous.
Thank you, fabulous.
Now's a great time. Why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
That's it.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass.
Can't stay because I'm babysitting, but I popped in headphones and I'm here to say hi quick and wish you a good finale. Groundhog, thank you for dropping by. Have fun babysitting. All the best to you. Hope school was awesome and will be awesome until we see you next.
Everything he said, have fun, and thank you for dropping by.
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Okay, so...
She wants to kill the survivors from the first game.
Yeah, makes sense.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred with? The people Junko lured. The method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Time for logic dive, isn't it?
Yes. Well, she probably wanted these three to come into the game. Question is, why? Just so she could take over their bodies as well and infiltrate the
Because she hates them?
Foundation?
Actually, no matter what we come up with, it doesn't matter. It's Junko. She's smarter than us.
That is true. Can't really deny that.
Sees Shadow and runs back into her hole.
See you later, Groundhog. Now Party Kirby comes in.
Yes. This is how I feel like when I'm browsing the internet, by the way. I also lean forward like that. Ooh, now I have to jump.
It feels like there's less going on in this logic dive than the other one.
Who did Junko and Oshima want to lure?
The Future Foundation. Oh look, the headmaster is finally...
Yeah, but she is the headmaster.
Yeah, but I mean, we were talking earlier about not having used it. And now they use it in a question.
I'm pretty sure the headmaster turns out to be like her grandfather or something. There has to be some relation.
No clue. Also, it wasn't the headmaster, it was the founder.
Oh yeah, true, sorry. The headmaster is dead. We know that. We watched him die.
Yeah. It was the founder we were worrying about.
No!
Sometimes I feel like these things are a tiny bit too long though.
What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? Junko herself.
I would say the killings though.
No, Junko.
Junko makes sense.
Fuck!
And it was the killings. Should have known because I gave the answer.
So wait,
I'm always right in...
they would have been fine with Junko being in here?
Well, if Junko was trapped in here... it's so nice to be right.
That makes no damn sense.
Tifa's always right. Tifa knows best.
You should get sued for that. It's clearly wrong and you know it. Do it, Hajime. Do all the stunts in your mind.
Make like a Beat Saber thing out of this.
What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance caramel?
Cameras.
I wanted to go for the caramel, but...
It would have been... kinda sweet.
Yay!
I'm gonna go with I had all of them right, you only had a little bit right.
I wonder if in V3 there's gonna be surveillance cameras broadcasting where things would happen.
You used the surveillance cameras.
Caramels.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you? Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
I can confirm that surveillance caramel is delicious.
I wish I had some of those right now.
But doesn't it feel like it's watching and judging you while you eat it? I mean, you are under surveillance, so...
They should have made one of them camels.
That would have been adorable.
Surveillance camels.
That would have been adorable. Imagine you walk around outside and you see a camel in the distance and wherever you look it's
Just
always
following you.
somewhere. I wouldn't mind Camel spying on me? That could be adorable.
That could be really cute.
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
City Typhoon.
Cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Quick, ban Malix. Spoilers. I can confirm that a surveillance caramel is the main antagonist of V3. You're safe, don't worry. Unless that's... no.
Too late. And
No. That is clearly a joke. I don't think they're gonna go with that. You'll always have Trog watching you and Jack. Ooh, Trog no longer has camel internet. He finally got a fiber 200 down, 200 up with no
oh,
caps.
nice. Didn't even
Nice.
know he got rid of his camels. It's kind of sad.
That makes me very happy.
Happy and sad.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Literally yesterday.
The footage you recorded
You're thinking
with
correct.
surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation.
It means it's faster, Fabulous.
He has better internet now. He was streaming at 6K bitrate. Nice.
Very nice.
Hopefully it's a steady connection.
What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Why exactly did you do that?
You short.
Oh god.
Wait, what exactly did you do?
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
Wait, there are cameras in the bedrooms, right?
There are cameras everywhere.
Everywhere but the toilets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside.
Alt F4 doesn't work.
As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
Then we'd all be dead.
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
I think our safety was jeopardized anyway.
Trying over and over again until it was finally possible for us to enter the program.
You know they had an intern sit there press F5 occasionally. Does it work now? No. He had 40 down before and 100 GB per month cap. That sucks. Send him Vermintine's 116 GB sec. I can never install this. He's installing it now. Nice.
I remember he tried that once.
Yeah, and didn't he download the wrong game or something? Like a wrong
That I
version
don't
of it?
recall. It was a few months ago at least.
Just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Yep.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
Classic
about right.
Junko.
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know.
You're a big fish.
I am. I am a big fish.
This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right? Just 1 second, please.
Right.
That sounds as though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
Oh, don't tell me we agreed to this to help Junko because we have the ultimate despair.
Probably. Fabulous. No you.
This seems fishy to me.
Ooh, chicken
parm
parm with pasta.
Not a bad choice either.
That's a nice alternative to the lasagna.
To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime.
Called it.
That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, at that point, they wouldn't have cared anyway.
Yeah, and we've established that anything horrible that you can imagine, Junko is willing to do or has done already. And us being the ultimate despairs are pretty much the same. So yeah.
I still want to find out about all the background stories though.
I didn't quite expect it, but I'm also not surprised.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Well,
I mean, you could argue that technically we are not the same people because we don't remember being those people.
yeah, but they still set it up.
Yeah, but this is again that what's it called? Chip or Theseus?
No, I'm sorry, but this is something else. Just because you don't remember doing something doesn't mean you did it. It's about I think before it was like the being guilty of something and deserving whatever if you're a different person, but this is something else.
No, it's the same argument once again.
No.
How can they blame the 5 leftover students that are standing there when they don't remember ever doing this? They might have done it, yes, that's a fact. But the only one who knows is Junko. The Future Foundation didn't know. These 5 don't remember because the Future Foundation took away their ability to know that.
I'm gonna go with knowing that it's about, let's say it's been proven to us that they did this. Just because they don't remember doing it doesn't mean they didn't do it. Or that they're not to blame for it. They can be new people, they can be transformed into something else, be revived into Jesus, I don't know what, but it doesn't change the fact that they did do it. If
But
I
I'm
now
not
throw
arguing
your
that-
phone out of the window and forget about it,
But that's not what I'm arguing.
doesn't mean I still didn't do it.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Yes, it's exactly what you're saying.
No. Fabulous.
Oh, fabulous.
Thank you, Sub. We'll get to the beans after the game, though. Because we should be about to finish it.
That is true. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Appreciate it. It went to John Doe.
So did they all do stuff to Junko's body?
Yeah, kinda.
Some of them did. We don't know who did exactly what. It's only been hinted toward, but yeah, probably. Also, when in doubt, just imagine that they did whatever you can imagine they should never have done.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
But they all did some kind of horrible shit.
Yeah, they're all the kind of people that I would like locked away forever.
Not even necessarily with Junko's body, but
also
it had
for
to do.
Junko and on her behalf.
Like some people also, or some of them also, like sacrificed their family and gave them to Junko to perform killing experiments on.
And some of them just grabbed a machine gun, ran out in the open and started shooting people.
Yeah.
Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
But Junko was like a psycho, right? Like she kind of wanted this to happen? Yes.
Yeah, it's all her goal to throw the world into the ultimate despair no matter what happens.
Yes. Junko wants everything to be despair.
Yeah.
And that's her sole motivation. Nothing else matters. Also, she's apparently the smartest being in the world. Because it doesn't matter how good you are at something, she is at least as good. Like, she made that AI herself, apparently. So, yeah. She's like if the Batman and the Joker became one person and they were a high school student.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious.
No, you.
If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
No, you.
I would love for there to be a Danganronpa where the main character in a situation like this goes, "No, you."
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
Either you graduate, repeat, press the button, who's not there is absent.
All right. In order to pass the graduation exam, there
Which was?
I'm not sure. We're gonna find out now.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is the teacher's final decision.
Oh yeah, true. After we voted the teacher.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
True.
I feel gross even asking about them, but the sexual assault, was that before or after the death?
After. Yeah. It was necrophilia.
Yeah.
Basically, after Junko died, everyone felt like they had to become closer
Some
to
of
it,
them did.
or some of them. And a lot of them like swapped body parts, like Nagito cut off his arm and attached her arm to it.
Someone else took an eye from her and replaced it with one of theirs.
Yeah, another person popped out his own eye and replaced it with hers. You have people who took her limbs or wanted to make babies with her after her death. And I'm quite sure that was Kazuichi.
We don't know
Like, it
who they
kinda makes
or
sense.
who did that, because it was in this anonymous style. Like when we find out who killed someone, they are always this like anonymous character that doesn't really have facial features or anything. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's completely fucked up.
I wasn't even that surprised about all of the things until the last point was necrophilia, and then it was like, whoa, they really went there.
Yeah,
I didn't think they would go there.
I expected horrible shit, but at that point I was like, okay, so now we set the bar. Now the gauntlet is off. Whatever fucked up shit could happen is going to happen or has happened already.
Especially for a game that doesn't show red blood, but pink blood to make it kind of, you know, PG-13, safe for kids, not realistic, and then they come with, oh, someone died, let's have sex with them.
But to be honest, that's not really on the people who made the game, but on the rating boards.
Yeah,
Because apparently having lots of red blood is more of a deal than this.
Yeah, but if you think about it.
Did someone take her sexual organs? Her
womb got taken by Mikan, the nurse,
nurse
that was in there, if you still remember.
Yeah, she transplanted her womb into herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have words. Like, I guess they all wanted in some really fucked up way to be close to Junko, even after her death. Other than just like trying to honor her will or whatever they thought that is, but yeah, they did that. And some of these people are standing in this very room. So, oh, Evie. It's, yeah. Like, in a way, I find it refreshing how very unapologetic this game is about the depravity of humans. Like,
Yeah.
they did exactly nothing so far to make us feel like these actions, no matter how horrible, like that there was anything left resembling humanity that connected to that. They just flat out told us, no, you are the worst scum of fucking history. And that's who you are. But you don't remember. So.
And I see what you mean, Fody, but they kinda, or they didn't specifically say it, but they kinda made it clear that they were separate events.
Yes, those were two separate things.
Yeah.
We don't know if that happened before or after, but it doesn't matter because it wasn't done to whoever had the womb, it was done to the corpse. So,
Yeah.
yes, specifically. That was on screen. So it's not like they all grabbed a part of her and came together and celebrated like some weird stupid cult, but no. Yes, they
It's
did
a bit
that.
odd. Taking the womb, I'm guessing, since it kind of makes sense it was Mikan who did it, but if you think about it, she could have just taken the eggs and used them to make Junko babies.
Once again, I don't think they went that far. Yeah, this is pretty fucked. GG, Evie. GG.
I really didn't think they would go there at least.
To be honest, like, I know this game has a 17 plus rating, but not adults only, or not even mature, I think. Just 17 plus. I didn't know you could get away with stuff like this at that rating. Also, imagine...
Could also be that it just fell through.
I don't think so. Usually they're pretty thorough with that. But like, imagine you give this game to a 17-year-old kid, or probably younger, because really what parent really cares about their age ratings? I'm glad I'm playing this game at this point in my life. I know we're all different, but I'm happy that I'm doing it now and not 15 years ago.
I love twisted dark shit. It was, I'm not gonna say pleasant surprise, but I think you get it when I say it was a pleasant surprise. I don't condone necrophilia, just saying.
I don't condone any of the shit that has been portrayed in these games. But...
Well, I don't mind amputation and stuff, but... Like...
How about you stop talking?
Maybe not attach other people's limbs to it instead.
That's not really amputation then. Can't wait to see how everyone reacts to my favorite character. The next game puts this to shame. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
To be honest, I think for How to Despair Girls, we maybe should put on the mature content filter. Like...
Oh, I don't know. Like, if someone comes into the stream, with the exception of the people they know, or if new people come into the stream, it's usually because they like look up the game. And if you look up the game, you know.
Why would it not
happens.
be on now? Because Tifa made us turn it off a while ago, and I don't actually check if it's on before every stream. So it's off. I can tell you that, because neither one of us turned it on. Which I mean, Twitch is being weird. We've talked about this before. Like,
Fody, close your eyes.
This is extremely mature, yes. Yes, it's really dark. My virgin eyes. To be honest, after the questions you've asked, I don't think, like, just listening to us would have been enough already. Because we explained it in detail.
Oh no, I said the V word.
Also, this is messed up. How were they not aware of the fact that the teacher needs to okay us graduating?
Let the members of the future foundation graduate.
Well, he also said...
Also, what Junko was bringing up now doesn't matter if we use the shutdown sequence. We don't need her permission to do the shutdown sequence, we just need at least 7 characters to do that.
Also wait, now that you mention fuck I'm banned, I'm quite sure virgin was on the list of words you're not allowed to use on Twitch.
No, that is not true. There is a list of words that you're not allowed to call people in a derogatory way.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Most people just avoid the whole topic altogether, because then you don't ever need to fear someone going, oh, you've used that against me.
That is true. I guess you're not allowed to use it in the way of, hey, you virgin.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you, Jack. You're welcome.
So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
Until Junko gets bored and kills everyone.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
Do they though?
I'm sorry, but these situations you can't really think everyone is gonna think logical, because sacrificing your life for the greater good is not something everyone can do.
But no one here is sacrificing their life if we choose to use the shutdown sequence. The risks are, we have it confirmed that we lose the memories of what happened in the virtual world, and we risk just going back to being the people that we were when we got put into this thing, which is the same people that helped Junko.
Didn't you last time went with, oh, they're completely new people, the old ones are dead, these are the new ones, so in that regard these people die and they go back to the old ones.
What did I supposedly do?
It was in the old stream. We had this whole argument about how they are no longer the old people they were, and that the old people died and they got reborn as these, basically.
If they would have graduated, yes, then their minds, as they are now, would have been uploaded into their old bodies.
Yes, and therefore the old them died. Now it's the other way around.
Technically, yes.
Now the new them dies, which means you're asking them to kill themselves now so that they can go back to being them old selves.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You just said no.
Yeah, because what you said first didn't make any sense to me.
Yes, it did. So you're asking
No, that's
themselves.
why I asked you to explain.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But that's why you're asking them to basically sacrifice themselves because
Correct.
their existence, or as they are now, gets deleted.
Correct, because right now you have two choices. Be stuck in here for the rest of your life with these weirdos, or get outside and do the morally right thing of stopping Junko.
And the morally right thing is to say, Wallace, how you doing? Hope you had an awesome day. Oh no, wait, you're off. Oh, that's odd.
Then I still wish you a happy, awesome day. I don't know why it matters that you were off when it comes to this. Hope you're doing well. How are you?
I said it's odd because last time we discussed that we're always streaming together with Wallace's work schedule.
Yeah. And see where it leads if we don't.
Gotta end stream. When do you work?
Bye.
We
How you doing?
all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
And afterwards you look a cow in the ass.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of
No.
not being able to go back.
You and your wisdoms.
Nope. But I'll take it.
Yes, now stop being distracting.
Yes, I'm putting this right.
But what's wrong with that? Thinking we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
Yeah, he...
Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
You what?
It's easy to talk. Been doing quite well. Glad to hear that.
Nice.
Oh, I want a sub sound for Mega's channel. I'm gonna say hey Susie.
Good thing I have turned that off on my phone. So Persona 4 Golden, I have no idea how long this is gonna take me. Since you are not us, I would imagine if you go for like 100%, about 60 to 75 hours. If you play slow.
That's not too bad. Not too shabby.
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
But why wouldn't we?
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit.
Oink.
There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Makoto shouldn't be the ultimate hope, the ultimate luck, but the ultimate believer in other people.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now.
They don't even
I
remember
believe in
doing
you.
What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
I like how he just keeps fueling it.
Yeah.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair.
It's gonna be us.
The Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Oh, it's not.
Ibuki.
It is not Ibuki.
It is going to be Ibuki.
It is not Ibuki.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the Mastermind's job. If it is any of the previous characters, it's gonna be... What's the little bitch called?
Hiyoko.
Hiyoko. I refuse to believe it's gonna be
It's gonna be Ibuki. Yeah, I don't have too many things to distract me. Makoto's the ultimate hype man. Yes, still my favorite main character so far. Ibuki's gonna come out with a concert that makes everyone commit suicide. That would be very Danganronpa.
Mastermind.
That's an ultimate talent.
It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Where have we heard that name again?
I was right on the first letter. That's the founder of the school.
Izuru.
Oh, that's where the founder comes in.
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. In the fun house. Bunch of places.
A dark depth of destruction. Imagine if the hamster was behind it.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
If actually one of the hamsters was the mastermind, I would love that.
Would have been quite awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't the last character to appear. Well, close enough, Jack. See, Malix, you have the right energy. I appreciate that.
They kind of look alike too.
In the sense that they have hair features that are symmetrical left and right, yes.
You get -2 points.
Oh wait, I thought he was bald.
Placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder.
No, I was wrong. I thought he didn't have any hair in the middle. Also, you could tell that he is evil just by the way he looks in that picture.
Kinda.
No good person, like kind-hearted person, has a portrait done like this and go, yeah, I'm gonna hang that up.
I'm somehow a tiny bit disappointed it's the founder though.
Why?
I'm not sure.
You do remember that there was this whole like little bit of story in one of the manga for idiot thingies where he was a student there, or like they studied him or something, and then he was kind of an asshole?
Yeah,
Why would you bring that up in the story if it didn't matter?
Well, you didn't realize it either. I'm sure it mattered. I'm just saying I was a bit...
Why do you think earlier I mentioned that we haven't used his truth bullet yet?
Well, you didn't know he was going to be the mastermind.
No, but I figured he would still play a crucial part, hence why we hadn't used that truth bullet yet.
Of course he would play a part, otherwise we wouldn't get into him at all. But for him to be the mastermind?
It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
She just said that.
Based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
Sorry, what's his name again?
This is the Mukuru Ikusaba thing all over again.
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents.
Wow,
He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
he fucked up there. He said he...
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future foundation might know something, right?
Let me guess, it's gonna be clones.
Clones?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be clones.
How old is this school?
I don't care, it's gonna be clones.
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
We have paintings all over.
The matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
The matter of our founding was closed. How do you not know who founded your school? Like,
No, I'm sorry, but that kind of reminds me of the meme or screenshot photo he posted on Discord. It was about, what's the company? Triscuit. And it was like the company didn't know where their name came from.
that's not exactly true though. Because in the very last thing it shows you the tweet that the social media people actually double checked this with someone in the company all the way up the ladder. And
Yes,
they
but
confirmed
at
it.
first no one knew, which means it's kind of the same thing.
Tifa, no one in the department they asked knew. That's a different thing.
I think it's kind of the same thing. Like, I know where our name comes from.
The other Izuru, not the founder. Are you telling me there's two? And they just happen to have the same name for some reason? It's clones. He's been dead for 200 years. Doesn't matter.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine.
It's kind of yours.
Why
too.
can't you be like that? Why can't you be hopelessly skilled at explanations?
I am hopelessly skilled at recaps.
I wish that were true.
I am.
The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
It's not just happenstance yet. I hope it's gonna be revealed. Teacher Junko gets me. I like how in the first game everyone reacted to all of her different ways of appearing. And here everyone's like, no, this is normal. I'm not gonna react to the fact that she keeps switching. I mean, she explained it herself, so we're not gonna bring it up.
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
So
Wait, didn't we already establish that it was Junko's sister that killed those people in that classroom?
no.
Didn't that get
So,
confirmed in
wait.
the first game?
We have the biggest, most awful event, and that was 13 people dying, but no one talks about all the other stuff that happened. Okay.
Well, this is Hope Speaks.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive.
I'm sure there's like this little mushroom hat. Would be kind of cute.
Or like instant mushrooms. She just keeps them under her hair, and then she like does something and they
Or like clips, where you just clip them in your hair.
clip-on mushrooms. It's gonna be a thing now. Multi-million-dollar idea. Do not steal.
Copyright.
Hajime.
Excuse me?
Spoilers. Are we gonna pull a Star Wars Episode 9? And we are a clone or something like that? Or like the son, the grandson?
So wait, so it's not gonna be Nagito is Hajime, or Makoto is Hajime.
Nagito is Makoto.
Nagito is Makoto, never mind. No, yeah, never mind. Mixing up characters. Didn't say anything.
Whereas that in Episode 9, Rey is the daughter of
Spoilers.
one of the children
Spoilers.
of Palpatine. And Palpatine has an infinite amount of clones. Like Snoke was one of them, apparently.
How do I know you're not a clone?
You don't. What now? Didn't expect that answer, did you? Didn't expect that, did you?
No, not really.
Now that I dropped this truth bullet on Wallace, how about we take a short break?
Alright. That sounds like a
beautiful
plan.
How do you know that you aren't a clone, Tifa? Oh, trust me, no one would clone that one. No one.
I think humanity would regret that.
I like how Tifa is quietly saying spoilers, spoilers, while Jack is spoiling movies. For movies or games, books, franchises that I hold in higher regards than the Star Wars sequel trilogy, I will give you more of a warning when I talk spoilers. For what Disney did to Star Wars, no. No, I hold no love for that.
Well, now we're gonna spend the break talking about this.
Yes, and now that Wallace knows that Tifa is not a clone.
Star Wars is trash. It's trash.
Fully, while we're gone, tell them all about it.
It looks like Star Wars.
You got a point there, Jack. Thank you. This is like the series.
Yeah, you guys did it. There we
I'm
go.
actually working on an overlay for when we talk about spoilers. You can confirm that because I've shown you the draft.
No, that's true. I'm
It's not
gonna
done
sit
yet,
comfy for this.
I would need it for this. This would require you to consider the sequel trilogy to be movies. I see what you did there and I like it. That being said, be right back.
Baby.
We are back. What? Do you mean hub?
It's the sound that we're back.
You know what my favorite sound of being back is?
Of being Beth?
Of being back. Huh?
Huh?
I am... What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Dum dum dum. Plot twist.
I didn't expect that. At least not from the beginning.
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
Maybe we've been grown from his DNA.
Reincarnation, clones. I think it's clones. I'm gonna stick with clones.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
I'm guessing we used his cells
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
to regrow him.
Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
It wasn't the last character to appear that was the mastermind. It was the first.
Dum dum dum.
Yes.
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That would explain why we didn't know our ultimate.
True.
Because Izuru had many talents, didn't he? So we didn't have an ultimate, we had several, and I guess apparently the main one being the ultimate hope.
We're the ultimate.
Clip on mushrooms. Thank you for that clip.
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever.
Except he has all of them.
But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I think we even at some point discussed that we should be the mastermind, or that it turns out that we are.
No, I said it would be amazing if you play a game where you are the bad guy. And then I thought, we did get this because we're all the ultimate despairs. I did not expect it to be that we are the bad guy. Which, I like it.
Well...
When your phone has closed captioning, that's only catching your voices, not the game noises. That's impressive.
Oh, it can pull that apart, basically?
Ultimate Imposter, we had that though.
The Fat Byakuya version was the imposter.
Exactly, that was the Ultimate Imposter. Actually true.
If you still remember him from 106 hours ago.
Roughly.
Maybe like 100 hours ago.
Yeah. I mean, Hajime is a huge Debbie Downer the whole game, so it makes a bit of sense. Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
I like this twist.
But I am surprised. It's a nice twist.
What is there to argue now? Please.
Good news, Hajime!
I'm not sure.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve force have such an amazing talent like that?
Well.
Wow, you jealous?
Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be Created Hope? That might be Izuru.
I don't really get that line. Could it be Created Hope?
Well, do you remember that Hope's Peak Academy was looking for a way to manufacture the ultimate hope?
Yeah. Oh, so we're basically...
I guess they succeeded.
Okay, so we're not human.
Well, we are human, for all we know. I mean, we could be an AI too, we could be just an NPC, we could be a robot in a VR simulation.
Well,
this could all be a hallucination.
We're the Mewtwo of Danganronpa.
Yes, except somehow, at least up until this point in life, that our memory are based on. Did you just feel the ultimate despair?
I'd like the little
The funny
bone. Yes, it's not funny.
I like it. Makes me smile.
Oh, my fingers are tingling.
Did it go through your whole arm like an electric shock?
Stretch the fingers.
I feel you, Sonia. Yeah, well, this is Danganronpa.
Well, I don't feel my fingers.
Also, I don't think we're even remotely done yet because the main Danganronpa theme hasn't kicked in yet. Remember in the first game where the full-on anime moment started?
True.
Didn't happen yet, and I think it still will. I'm the ultimate hope, and the current me and Izuru Kamakura are...
I have no clue what to shoot.
Wait. 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 Wait.
How long do I have to wait?
We don't know if this person is alive or dead, right? We just assumed they are dead because they look pretty old and...
Well, we're also guessing the school has been standing there for longer than a few years.
Yeah, but this is us. It's not a clone.
I'm guessing he has also been put in there.
Like I said, we don't know how old the ultimate despairs are outside of a simulation. And I even brought up that we could be really old because we don't know at what point we committed those atrocities and at what point Junko did that thing in the first game.
But if that is the case, then the Hope Foundation should know that he is in one of those cubes being attached to the system.
Hope's Peak Academy hid that. So Junko knows because he is one of the ultimate despairs. He worked with her, for her, whatever you want to call it. So she knows it's him. She could put this in that VR thing because, remember, that's you. That's what you look like. The Future Foundation wouldn't know because they buried it.
Yeah, but that means she would have the same technology as the Future Foundation does, and then she could have already made Junko land a reality.
No, wait, what does that have to do with anything? How?
Well, you said that Junko hid this from the Future Foundation. The fact that she also put him in here.
No, she didn't put him in here. He went in here willingly. He was one of the 15 survivors that they found. They didn't realize it's him though. Junko knows because she knows him. He is one of her group.
I'm guessing the age difference has to be huge though, because yes. I doubt they're all this age. And how can he still sell himself off as a survivor then?
First of all, we don't know their exact age, so it could be that we're all his age. Besides, it doesn't matter. Who says an adult or a pensioner couldn't have fallen in love with Junko's ways and decided to help her?
I'm not saying that is not the case. I'm saying how the fuck did he get in here then?
The thing is, we keep assuming, or I at least assumed, that the 15 students, the 15 people outside of the virtual world should be roughly the same age, because my brain is being tricked, because in here they're all roughly the same age. Except Nekomaru, who looked a lot older. But that doesn't have to be the case for the actual bodies.
Well, the question is still, if this is true what you're saying, how did he get in there?
He was found as one of the survivors and they just didn't recognize him because other than Junko, nobody knows. Because Peak's Hope Academy hid that Izuru Kamakura is the founder.
If you find a 90-year-old, it's hard to sell that as... It all depends on how old the others are though. I doubt they're all that old.
You're gonna find out.
I still don't get what to shoot, by the way.
I'll show you. If I can find what I'm looking for. Peak's Hope Academy.
There is no hope.
That sounds like the location in a fan spin-off game. Completely unrelated to Hope's Peak Academy. Wait. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the results of all their research.
Yes, but that still means he could be lab created.
Could be, but I don't think so. You unironically said that, did I? Did I say Peak's Hope?
Also, that means...
I guess nobody better steal that idea.
Shoot this one at the blue one.
That's what I was going to do.
That's what I'm saying.
When the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me? What did you do to them is the question. Was the Hope cultivation plan, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
It will be in the VOD. I'm gonna cut that out so that nobody steals the idea. For the YouTube upload, I'm gonna bleep them. Consent!
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope cultivation plan?
Steeled! Hello.
How are you?
Friday. We are doing great. We're about to finish this game. How are you doing?
We're at the finale.
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
But we already exist. So it felt disgusting getting those words out of my mouth, but I had to.
I'm amazed you included me.
That's how sweet I am. If that isn't love, I don't know what is.
I'm
honestly.
just saying I did have the brilliant plan today.
To make a cappuccino out of a latte macchiato?
To
Wow.
not have to stir my coffee, yes.
Imagine being that lazy to get a spoon.
Brilliant. I did it to not interrupt the stream with the spoon. You keep complaining that the spoon is being picked up. I'm good, just trying to get the blue out of my hair. Wait, I thought you got it out
Good luck
already.
with that. Good luck with that.
I'm amazed your blue is holding out so long. When I had blue hair, it took like 4 or 5 days before it was all washed out.
Maybe you are blue resistant.
Oh.
For the longest time, the Hope cultivation plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
I think the clone theory is back on the menu.
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Seems about right.
They use the reserve course as lab rats.
Well, because they were completely unremarkable and bought their way in.
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent.
Just saying we are available too.
I feel like I have many talents. No, I can't
Good
name
for you.
any of them.
Good for you. I've tried baking soda, dish soap, shampoo method 4 times now in 3 days. I did it twice yesterday and it's working slowly. Well,
Do you want to like re-dye over it, or
how long
What's
do you
the
have
plan?
until you want to have blue out of your hair? Because at this point, I hope you'll get there. Ultimate talentless kobold.
not love?
I love you though.
Ultimate talent kobold. You made a typo.
The less is silent.
You don't pronounce it. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
More than Nagito?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy.
So we're not actually super old?
They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
I really don't get it. Or I don't get how old we are.
Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Gene therapy.
Could be. Honestly, I might check it out, but I'm just going to put dark brown over it.
Senior photos 14th and 15th, so I hope to get it done before then.
Well, if it's light enough before then, that should definitely be okay. Then you can just dye over it, yeah.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Shouldn't it technically be 2.0?
What did they do to him?
Gene therapy.
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius.
He got his vaccine and his DNA changed.
I'm calling it gene therapy. And probably hypnotherapy.
So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata.
Okay, do you see the diagram on the top left? And the bottom left?
What's with it?
What they show.
That they removed half of his brain?
They are putting these things into your brain and twist them.
Kinda looks like they're going through his nose there.
Yeah, but they're in the brain on the top left and they stuck something into our skull in the bottom left.
Yep. Well, I'm
Also,
guessing these are like 3 holes that they drilled into it.
Also, I'm pretty sure we didn't expect anyone to read the text on this, but I can read some of it.
The government
Second
has...
financial. The warning comes onto the South Korean economy. Escalating tensions between the government has been buy homes, cars, and yeah, I don't think we're supposed to read the text.
And the Baron has ice?
I'm pretty sure
Here they started skipping some letters in it though.
I have a feeling it's just supposed to be text so that it looks like text, because originally this game was played on a screen of that size. So never using direct dye again and don't want to come out of my hair. Got blue before and was as light as it is now in a month. Semi, half lobotomy and also reattaching nerves in different locations. That is impressive as fuck.
Also,
Completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
the text here is exactly the same as the text here.
Yeah, so someone just wrote a bunch of English text with typos in it and then just pasted it
Then
on.
copy pasted, yeah.
I don't think they ever expected anyone to read that, like I said.
Because there they go on about Korean markets.
Yeah, the text repeats. Kind of.
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit.
Simply. Very simply.
Like a horse.
That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close.
What?
My ear super itchy or something.
Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much.
Well, it's their job. Got to go wash the stuff out of my hair. Good luck, Steel.
Thanks for the lurk, appreciate it.
Nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
Again, not chopped.
But if you think about it,
Not really.
Hajime gets out of here. He's gonna be a super genius, right?
Wow, I'm glad we get that.
He's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
Oh, then the Izuru who caused the tragedy is Hajime, not the Izuru that founded the school.
That makes sense. Question is, how did we get to our name now then?
And that also, well, back then we were Hajime Hinata.
Oh yeah, true.
Also, that means Junko's idea for Junko Land is kind of not even very original. Because with the Izuru Kamakura project, they were kind of trying to do the same thing.
Well, it could
To
be
make
based
people
on that.
into ultimate talents.
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised. All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
That's what she said, yeah.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
That...
disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear. 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 Disappear.
I'm not feeling the despair in you, or disappear.
Disappear. Disappear.
More feeling.
Are we glitching the game or is it glitching us?
Oh shit. Now we finally see the other side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, there looks kind of cool. We look a bit evil, but... This is you.
I could
You got hair
cosplay
for
that
this.
guy.
That is true. Just need to give you red contacts.
I'm never ever gonna wear contacts. Not with my eyes. If I get so much as a speck of dust into my eye, I'm no. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
That's nice.
You really don't play along, do you? Okay, so confirmed we are not that old. We are young
Pretty young.
adults.
Yeah.
Was that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is.
How does she know that we just had a flashback?
You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
So we created Junko.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
So it wasn't Nagita with her left hand that I thought he had for a specific reason. No, it was just a fanboy thing.
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Makes
Really?
sense.
Because they messed with our brain to make us like that. Who's to say that we couldn't technically find the same people to do it again but reverse the procedure?
I wonder if something like that can be reversed.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do. I already know. How can I be saved?
Submit to Junko. Wait, did
What?
you actually do that?
I chose to be the blackened.
No, you gotta repeat.
I already know. How can I be saved?
Choose repeat.
No,
What?
submit to Junko is gonna be the answer.
But wait, if we graduate, we don't...
What?
We don't get saved.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
If we repeat, we stay there and
no,
we stay alive.
Tifa, we're missing something. She's not talking to Hajime right now, she's talking to Izuru.
Oh, I thought he just went into shock.
Yeah, because I guess it's supposed to be Izuru's personality coming out. Last try. We're nothing if not bad at games. If you
That's
graduate, your current selves get uploaded to your bodies.
Yeah, that's why I thought
But
it wouldn't actually be that, because she said we can't undo our...
true, that's the only way Hajime survives as Hajime. So when I did misread this, because I thought, like I said to Tifa just now,
No, she said...
she's trying to get Izuru back.
She said even if we graduate, Hajime is gone because that can't be undone. That's why I thought graduating was not the answer.
No. I'm confused.
She said we were a goner regardless.
The Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body.
So, if we graduate, Hajime survives.
I thought she...
Because the Neo World program apparently has the ability to override whatever the Izuru Kamakura projected to his brain.
Yeah, but I was sure we had this whole this whole talk about how she said we would get deleted regardless if we graduate.
No. No.
What? Then what was that about?
Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
That was you not paying attention.
Obviously.
But also all the dead bodies will be Junko-fied, right? Yes.
Yep.
Did you see the Lord Junko thing at the bottom left?
But we save ourselves. Byakuya is awfully quiet, by the way.
Everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
Actually, it will be a mix because of the physical stuff that happened to his brain would still be there. He would be Hajime with a talent. That could be argued. Potentially, yes.
Well...
Or maybe the system rewriting his brain would write over that, or it could also fail. I mean, it all hinges on whether the things they did to him can be reversed through the Neo World program. Or altered. Let's stick to altered.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old.
Protecting the world from devastation.
That's what I was thinking. Make it double.
Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place?
Yeah, Wallace. That's... I had that playing in my head.
What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy.
I was typing it as you said it.
All brilliant minds thinking alike.
Tifa can be the Meow.
It's okay. Meowth is brilliant.
The Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
A tiny bit.
You guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game.
I feel like Sonia is also very quiet.
Aw, friendship, love. There won't even be save data left of it.
Well, you'd be quiet too in a situation like this. I know I would be.
Well, I'm quiet in every situation, basically.
Did you know that Jesse and James mess up the Team Rocket phrase every time? It's actually a lot different than what they say. I do think I remember that it's Butch and Cassidy saying it the way it's supposed to be, but Jesse and James mess it up. Or the original motto of theirs, at least, is a messed up version because they couldn't remember the word.
That seems pretty accurate.
I think there's one episode where they run into Butch and Cassidy where they say that. If that is correct, then I'm pretty good at remembering little details that don't really matter all that much, I guess. But
usually that's my job.
Yeah, true.
The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized.
That's not true because Chiaki can't grow weaker or skinnier.
And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
I think we're already there.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Should listen to Byakuya.
Oh, we can do this.
Yeah, that's the Butch and Cassidy version, but it's the correct one.
Prepare for trouble.
And make it double.
Here's our mission, so you better listen. You fucked up. Wow, I was waiting for you to chime in.
I have to say I like the Jesse and James version better though. And not just because it keeps being spat at us for like 1,000 episodes.
I kind of like that it always changes.
That's of the new episodes.
Yeah, but I like it. No, they also did it in the old ones.
I like the original best.
They hasn't changed the line.
Yes, they have.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I like that.
Weak.
Hold on. What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
Also, what does it matter? Wait, no, it does matter. I was gonna say, if Hajime just presses graduate and doesn't help with activating the shutdown, couldn't Byakuya and company just get in more people to press it for him? Because you need at least half the students to pick the shutdown option. So if one of them doesn't play along, you just need someone else to trigger it anyway.
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to stop the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
Suck it up. Basically.
Graduate affects all people in the game, not just the person who selects it. Oh yeah,
it's the...
but it was a majority vote, no? So even if Hajime presses graduate, then...
The rest has
and
to...
if the rest activates the shutdown, assuming they can get another person to make it more than half of the students, it should still use the shutdown. I'm confused.
This is the only way.
No. There is another way.
Oh my god, another way.
As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living.
Would you really trust Hero to come in and not fuck it up? No, you're right.
Would be interesting to see Hero again.
They could try to bring back... What was her name? Hina?
Also would like to see that.
Yeah, Hero, no. He would probably be in here and be like, oh my god, Junko, are you a ghost? And then we have to talk for 3 hours about the fact that she's not a ghost. So, you have a point there.
Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
Eyes of the backs. Welcome back.
She is the ghost in the machine. True.
Good question.
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Yes.
To be honest, after the ending of the first game, I expected... after the ending of the first game and how similar the second and the first one are in the way the story develops, kind of, I was expecting us to just have to solve another riddle that was left. But I like that this is a whole different beast at the end.
Yeah.
Because this isn't just, oh, find out what happened and why I'm fucked up. Spoilers, it's because I am. Ha ha ha, I'm Junko. This is...
kind of included everyone.
I would argue even more of a moral dilemma. Like,
well,
this
yes,
is
it is
painful. Tifa is always so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That's very sweet.
Laugh, laugh.
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Another argument?
If everyone can overcome despair,
Oh, here we go.
be able to grasp true hope.
I was like, fuck, the timer.
I will not even remember.
Well, we're glitching.
The reason
And the music changed.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but
What's it gonna be?
I want to see Peko one more time.
If we
That's
give
kinda
in to
sweet.
Ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that. This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
No, this is technically your fault. You just don't remember.
messed up world.
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
It is kind of a dilemma.
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair.
Why can't I shoot?
Well, my hair is still very blue. I need to know that brand dye that you used in case I ever decide to dye it.
Smurfs movie. Hopefully not. Your health is going everywhere. You cannot conquer despair. It does seem like that. Graduate or
We're
shut
going
down.
to.
The world or me? Hope or despair? They're telling us to choose? To choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose?
Well, you can't stay stuck here. Oh. Think we just broke down.
Okay, didn't expect that.
That's new.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
It's fair.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent.
You are a talent.
And so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
It's a bit late.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
It is though.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this.
Oh, I saw this one coming.
Unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony.
Fourth wall effortlessly broken. Hajime couldn't shoot his shot. Yeah. I like that they once again changed the gameplay for that part. It was a direct dye, it was many different brands, it's just straight dye, you don't have to add anything to it.
Nice.
Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too.
So it was kind of a blessing. It's a blessing that it stays so long, or that it stays in your hair so long, but right now it's a curse for you.
As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends.
Yay.
Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever 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 and ever.
This is pretty smart. She messing with us.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, didn't see this one coming. Oh look, everyone's back.
Again reset.
Yeah, you start over.
Continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
Kinda wanted to forget about Judo.
And with this, Junko's gone.
No, Junko's there too.
Let's party! I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Yes, please.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Sounding a bit high-pitched there.
After all this time?
I'm guessing that was his actual voice.
What was this? Again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
Alright! Again
And with this, the world.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
Alright! Again reset.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Why do you keep shooting at that?
What am I doing?
It is you shooting, right?
Again reset.
I think I have to.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Why?
What am I doing?
Wait for the rest.
Alright!
We went through it.
There was still something else probably to shoot at.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for
That is the wrong answer. Thank you.
I
doesn't
don't
get it.
care.
How many times does it need to say it's wrong?
I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the I've prepared you a
Should I begin with
After all,
That's not it.
Okay.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Alright!
I guess.
An eternal game utopia sounds like
Did it keep going because I copied this or because you have to go through it several times?
young master.
I think you had to grab what she said and threw it at that one.
Yes, there's no.
And with this, Junko.
Alright!
I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
Want to be awed by the sight of I've prepared you a
Should I begin with
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
See what comes next.
What was this again? I wanted this?
I'm guessing shoot this one at the first one.
An eternal game.
See? You're welcome.
The glitchiness was getting to me.
Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Looks pretty cool.
Is that you? Why are you here? Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear.
No.
What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared.
At the end of the day, Danganronpa games are not required to make sense. Yeah.
Very
not as long as Junko's around.
It all went downhill with Mekomoro.
And this is the scene where everyone falls in love with Chiaki.
And with downhill, I meant towards the not making sense.
I like that the lesson here seems to be that, like what Chiaki just said, even if she isn't there, if anyone remembers her, doing this would honor the things that she worked for, which appears to be the same thing that got them into this mess to begin with, because they wanted to honor whatever they thought Junko was all about.
I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility too.
I like how he keeps listening to the things she's saying, and then he still tries to pawn it off on her. Why don't you make the decision for me?
Well, he's in a very tough spot.
I
think that's natural.
She keeps finding ways to tell him, no, you have to make a move.
Yeah, but still, I think that's normal.
I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
What's that?
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Because we're the ultimate talent?
I guess she's talking about the shutdown?
it for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come
Wow.
on. I'll help out too.
Help?
We're always cool.
Akane Nekoma ruined the word it for me. Oh!
They made it better.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
Oh.
I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Okay.
So, World of Kamakura, yeah.
Kamakura looks awesome.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
What do I shoot at it?
Care what will happen to
Okay. I guess any of them would have worked.
sacrifice myself.
Oh, you need to shoot all of them.
Okay.
Shoot that one. And that one. And this one too. And this one. I would have sooner thought they would do a... What do you call it with the beating?
Yeah, the panic talk action.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the last thing now.
But this is kind of more dramatic, I guess. It works.
Yeah. When you destroy every single one of your self-doubts.
Yeah.
Even so,
It's a nice touch.
even so,
The music does it.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
No. This was really sweet.
I forgot to say it again.
If the memories you made here disappear, I will not even
Come on. I hate quickly clicking.
everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
Come on.
tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Echo one more time.
There we go.
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
No, I can't do anything.
killed by the Future Foundation, right?
Expand bullet!
Since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility.
It is though.
It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't. No.
You can't lose hope.
Store power. Oh, you need to click.
No, I need to hold it. Oh, okay.
You need to suck up their...
I gotta hold it.
If we don't rid the
No, you gotta keep clicking while
No.
it says.
the tragedy will start once again.
If I let go, it shrinks.
Well, your thing is growing.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made, I will not even why everyone died.
If we don't
Oh.
rid the tragedy will
Ah.
I want to see Echo.
If we turn back, we might
Expand bullet, yeah.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and a conclusion will never.
Well, something expanded and blew up.
No, that's wrong.
Ooh, the zeros turned into target thingies.
Okay, okay.
There will
Oh.
probably be a lot of despair too.
What do we look like now?
Like a cat on edge.
Future awaits
Did our hair color change? When did this happen?
And our shirt got spiky.
We did go Super Saiyan just now. Even our shirt went Super Saiyan.
Ultra Instinct Hajime has arrived. Here comes a new challenger.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Good question.
We went full Taka. Oh yeah.
But at least something unexpected happened, I guess, for Junko.
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Kinda like this look.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
You're a bug.
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata.
Here we go.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Destroyed.
You don't have to look at the hopeless.
I'll never let anyone choose again.
I really like this scene. That's quite... Future will soon not sound like a word. Heard it so often it already doesn't sound like a word.
This is what you were waiting for.
I don't want anything. The future is full of lies.
Yeah, it makes more sense that it's with Junko.
And let me guess, the last word is gonna spell future.
The future will make you suffer. Just give up already.
I really like how they've done this chapter so far.
Yeah.
Won't happen. You're not hope. What is this crappy feeling?
Come on, 69 combo. There we go.
I don't want anything.
Oh, we should have failed.
The future is full of lies. Izuru! You have no argument. Any choice is despair. The future will make you suffer.
No, I missed.
No!
Just give up already. I don't want anything. You're not hope.
Negative.
Lose anything. There's no hope.
As if it matters to
What
you.
are we even breaking, by the way? I mean, there's no shields.
Able to do it.
Oh.
You won't be able to do anything.
Song...
Oh, that wrong.
Shit.
I fucked that up.
You were close.
The future is full of lies.
Had a hard time reading the text actually.
You're wronged.
You won't be able to do it.
That's wrong. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong. No, you.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this? All of a sudden.
Everyone,
Shouldn't she be happy?
let's shut this game down.
But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
Here we go. Do you hear this music?
We're getting there.
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct?
Well, let's just ignore this crazy person. So we just press the two buttons, right? Yes.
I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it.
The future.
When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. And then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
Imagine if I made a Danganronpa game in the way that... who and how they will die and be the blackened is random for everyone playing. And then for the longest time no one can figure out what causes what to happen.
That would be cool.
I would love that.
I hope they get a close-up for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I hope they get reunited.
Thinking about complicated stuff.
Me neither.
If someone's strong, worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
This is pretty cool too. Also, I still love the screw earrings.
Screw? He has screw earrings?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should pay attention to him.
Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the
So if you wait a second, you can see it.
No, I believe you.
Because we believe. We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try
There.
new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair.
That's hope.
What is this?
Why wouldn't that be hope?
Hajime,
I would call it hope too.
everyone. Thank you. I'm not the one you should be thanking. Huh?
It's Chiaki.
There we go, we finally did it. Chiaki MVP, AI or not? Yes. 100%.
Chiaki really was the MVP here. Did not see that coming.
It's neither hope nor despair, it's the future. Makes sense.
Well, personally, I would see it as hope in this situation.
I like how it still gives you coins.
Because we're still gonna do the gacha.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
I feel like their art style here improved.
First, we need to let this game world end.
They didn't let the intern draw this one.
And from that point on, we are the ones who are going to create.
I love Chiaki. Chiaki's great. Imagine if you're then the one that fucks it up and doesn't press it at the same time. Oh. No! Straight in the boob. It's Usami! Laugh, laugh. That looked adorable.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Quick, do it again. Yes.
I'm sure it would. Fabulous. Look at how cute she is.
That is adorable.
Go, Usami, go. Rainbow. Literally. Rainbow power.
Deleted.
What? Okay, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, Chiaki and Usami, you guys suck. We'll do it ourselves. Yes.
Oh, you guys are taking forever. Like, fuck this shit.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
'Cause she awesome.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
Please tell me we're gonna get an actual ending, even though I know the answer is gonna be no.
She looks kinda armless.
It's because she has him behind her back.
Yeah, no, but still, she looks armless.
Wasn't the ending prepared for them? This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Alright.
This is very Sword Art Online, the world falling apart.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
Exactly, Tifa.
What?
Learn for your future recaps.
I've been great at recaps.
You know, well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
He better makes another Mekomaru the moment he comes out of that.
Colorful personalities? There's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Beat the Super Saiyan out of me.
It's gonna be an open ending where we don't learn what fucking happens.
It's gonna be exactly that again.
It's gonna end right here with the game shutting down.
So you guys are doing Ultra Despair Girls next or the anime?
It was Ultra Despair Girls first and then the anime. Yeah.
So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared, so scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
And...
Me too. Thank you.
I didn't expect that.
I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere, 'cause we're all friends after all.
And that's gonna be the credits.
I think so too.
This is the end.
But maybe... Oh, it's the phone.
Giant cell phone.
Remember the first smartphones?
I do remember that.
They were giant.
And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident, riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey Makoto, is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
For real?
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Wait, so we're...
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
So apparently the survivors vowed to stay back to take care of
So we're still
the
gonna
brain dead
try...
bodies of their old friends.
But shouldn't they go along and try to, like, cure it?
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
Maybe they have a way there to still look into that.
None of them have the medical knowledge.
You did forget that Izuru is among them, right?
Oh yeah, true. Well, we don't know if he still woke up with the talent.
Well, yes, just like Kyoko just said, they are the people they were before. They don't remember what happened, but something appears to have changed. But yeah, Hajime has all the ultimate talents.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's assume he still has that.
The possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
If this guy, I mean, he would seem to be the most likely at this point. And hey, Kazuichi is there too. He can try to build a machine. If I can find a way to go back,
I suppose,
to go into the software thing and try to create a backup from their friends before they got deleted.
That could also be an option, I suppose.
You know, files normally are not just deleted; they're still on your hard drive.
Question is how
you overwrite them.
Question is how many resources there are on the island, I suppose.
Well, this is the. I'm guessing this is the real Jabberwock Island, and they now have these 3 people that they can contact. So anywhere between just the stuff that's left there and infinite.
Like, I doubt there's just gonna be breakfast every morning.
No, the possibility is.
Ooh, that looks good on Kyoko.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Byakuya actually looks kind there.
I think the first game softened him up quite a bit.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it.
She is rocking that suit. It looks fucking awesome.
Can we talk about the fact that despite all the shit they went through in the first game, they're able to have a normal conversation? Well, normal in, terms of a Danganronpa series, but...
Why wouldn't they?
I would have also fully understood if they were mentally broken messes for the rest of their lives after what they've gone through.
Well, I'm sure some people would, but it already showed that they came out stronger in the first game.
Accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Yeah, they have to explain why they didn't kill them.
True, but they can't just say they trapped them on an island.
If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Well, they could try distracting them with the whole Junko story.
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
They're coming to say bye.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished.
Can we please shorten this down?
No.
We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
Like, why must we always say the complete thing?
Fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Toko.
We must create our own futures too.
The Toko reference is pretty cute.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well.
I wonder if V3 is gonna be a direct continuation.
Path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Please grow out your hair.
Okay, so he must remember then. Something at least. And he also got his haircut already.
My future lies here.
Also, look at how young he is. That means they're not old at all.
Yeah, but we couldn't know that.
I'm guessing they're like in their 20s. They probably created a strong bond surviving together. Yeah, that I think so too. I believe events like this either make you like really close, sounding good, or it like completely breaks you apart.
Yeah.
Ultimate swindler.
No, ultimate imposter. Gundam Tanaka. I missed the end. Oh well, thoughts are a thing. True. Give me your opinions.
This last chapter was pretty epic. Like everything they did here towards the ending in this stream was pretty cool. It was very nicely done.
Yeah. I have to say.
I like the little twists.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna say I like Danganronpa 1 better than 2 until chapter 6.
Like the ending speaking or like completely story-wise in general?
Both the story and the gameplay.
Fair enough. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. No, I ended up liking Danganronpa 2 even better than the first one. I'm not saying that the first one is a worse game, it's like comparing favorite children. But I loved the first one. With the second one, at first I thought it's mostly like a repeat of the first one. They even, like, it was part of the story too, that were like similarities to what happened in the Killing School life. And I thought at some point I was like, well, maybe can we go somewhere else? But then they did. And the twists they threw in there, I liked a lot.
Yeah, the twists were very nice. What I also liked were some of the... They had a lot of character plot twists here. Yes, some of them were the same as in Danganronpa 1. But I feel like almost every character had something that was like, wow. And the humor in this I enjoyed more.
I liked also in this one the foreshadowing. Like now, we already mentioned this the other day, but now if you think about like their talents, the way they act, the things they have done, you can see why they would be the ultimate despairers. You could see how that sets them on that path, or how it gives them abilities that would be something you expect an ultimate despair to have.
I would still like the complete backstories. Like how they came in touch with Junko, how they got brainwashed, and what they did exactly for every character. Like that would be awesome to know. And I hope the anime will show some of that. But that is something I'm really interested in.
One thing I was okay with it in Danganronpa 1, not a huge fan, but I love it in this one, the ending itself. I get the whole, oh, I'm not gonna tell you what happens now, we just fade to white, because it's mysterious and all that, but I like that we know what has happened at this point.
Yes.
There's a conclusion. We don't know what's gonna happen from this point onwards, and that's fine, but we know what has happened immediately after the game.
You know a tiny bit more than in Danganronpa 1, where they walk out the door and nothing. And here they theoretically walk out the door, I'm just gonna call it that, and there's still something.
There's a real conclusion in this one, that's what I mean.
Exactly, that is so nice.
I fully expected after the screen fades to white when the simulation ends, that to just be it and then now the credits to start. Because that's kind of how I did in the first one. The door opens and poof, credits. And I was like, I get why you're doing this, but it pisses me off so much. I probably would have done the same thing in your shoes, but I hate it so much.
Is there a third game? There
Yes.
are 2 more games.
Yes.
2 more to go through.
Fun fact, Chiaki and Chihiro have the same birthday. Nice. This game has a great ending as well as wrapping up the ending to the first game. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
I
true.
really like that.
That is 100% true. There's an anime, but there's a third story, and then it goes into the game V3. Yeah. As in, Danganronpa 3 is the anime. And V3 is not just the story of 3, but something that comes after. So
Several Dutch people worked on this game.
I'm not shocked.
That's a Dutch person.
Oh, wait. People with Dutch names. Doesn't mean that they are Dutch.
That is true. But
To
some
be-
of
wait,
these
one sec.
are...
To be honest, to be a human resource person on a Danganronpa game has a weird taste to it, doesn't it?
Why? You still need it?
Because of how Monokuma treats humans. Human resource? Just me? Fine.
But they are humans and they're resources in the killing game.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. Thank you for completely fucking up my joke and then making it yourself, you... And speak Japanese, he said thanks. And what else?
I'm guessing that was the Japanese voice actor for Monokuma. I was just gonna say I would have liked it if they did it with Monokuma's voice actor, but I'm sure that
I'm
was...
pretty sure it is Monokuma's voice actor.
Yeah.
I got your joke, Jack! Thank you! Thank you, at least someone did!
No, it was my joke.
Also,
He stole
Monokuma
it.
said thanks, I love you. Okay, thank you. There's an intern named Dennis Bogers.
Yeah, I saw the name.
I mean, it kind of sounds like Bogers, but...
No.
Jack said it first, Tifa! Mwah.
A loogie.
Please don't touch me.
I remember. Danganronpa taught me a word, and it's loogie.
Do you understand Chiaki's reference to her father and older brother? Yes. I think it was Evie explaining that to us last time. That it refers to, or presumably refers to, alter ego. And Monokuma, Virus, AI, Junko, whatever. It's an Easter egg. Okay.
Is that Monokuma's underwear? Usami strap. That's cute. If I didn't think straps were annoying on your phone, I would totally get a
Conclusion.
Usami strap.
How about I try to get you one? Conclusion, all of this is because of me. Thank Evie, you peons. Yes. Once again, thank you, Evie, for making us play these games.
Thank you very much.
I never thought I would consider a visual novel one of my favorite games. But now I do. And that's because of you. Thank you.
Yeah, it definitely has been more fun than I thought it would be.
Oh, Evie explained it. Crazen, why am I not here more often? Well, you only have yourself to ask me. But it's fine, we all have stuff to do.
Why aren't you? No, just kidding. We appreciate you hanging with us.
Oh wait, it's Evie, not Evie. Crazen, why Pokemon? Yep. Her father can't be Junko, obviously. Do you care if I tell you who? Please do.
Bring it.
Danganronpa IF.
No, it.
Would you? IF?
Quick save so that I can do some gacha while we talk.
I am saving right now. What's it look like to you? Oh! You can read the light novel Danganronpa IF, written by that amazing writer. Okay. I didn't expect that. The following novel contains references to characters who appeared in the novel Danganronpa 0. Is that part of the first game, or do I need to look it up separately? It's probably a separate thing. You guys are such pushovers, thanking me on command. I would have done it regardless because I already had thought of that earlier, but since you brought it up, I figured I might as well go for it.
Exactly.
Here, now you can do your...
Besides, we obey the princess.
Exactly.
The true princess.
Now you can do your gacha while we chill out for a moment.
Yes, I can.
Danganronpa 0 is a separate thing and worth reading. You can do that now if you Google it. I'm still not gonna Google anything Danganronpa related because I know my luck and I'm gonna find out things that I don't want to find out.
That is true.
Reading it isn't mandatory, I suppose. Okay.
Reading isn't mandatory, but it is radical. Wow, you missed.
I'm pretty sure no one but us in this stream right now knows the webcomic you're referring to. How about you post it in the Discord later? Then more people will get your
I
joke.
said reading is radical more often, but it doesn't matter because it is. Ooh, shiny pants.
Her father is Chihiro. I can't speak anymore. The one who programmed her. That's why she never got to know. Yeah, Evie said that. Sorry. Yeah. It's not mandatory, it has nothing to do with the overarching story, but it provides a backstory to Junko and introduces other characters like Yasuke. Alright. It's a what-if story. Oh, okay. I like those. It's like over 100 pages though. Okay. Wait, what's the webcomic? Years ago, many years ago, How about you do that later, Tifa?
Yeah, I can try to find it in the meantime.
When I'm doing the gacha in the meantime. Many years ago, Tifa was shown a webcomic by me that is about a guy meeting a dragon, and then they bond over their enjoyment of reading.
I think it was based on Skyrim.
I don't remember exactly. Danganronpa IF is a what if, not Danganronpa 0. Okay, so 0 sets up backstory that we otherwise wouldn't know, and then Danganronpa IF is like an alternative side story based on Danganronpa 0. It makes sense, but I need to wrap my head around it.
I'm not allowed to open the websites for some reason, but it's the Reading is Radical Dragon, basically. They are pretty cute.
Don't tell Tifa I'm spending all of her coins on one guy.
No! Give me. Did you just fucking spend?
And I got a new item for you. And look. Do you see how lucky I got?
You spent 86.
2 new items.
I think that one was new.
2 new items. You're welcome.
Gonna do them one by fucking one.
Can I give you a quick synopsis to Danganronpa 0 to love spoilers though? Then the answer is no.
Yes,
Isn't it
no
just
spoilers.
desperately convoluted? Nah, I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
It just took me a moment. No, Jack! What did you do? The thing that I was gonna do given the ability. RIP money. Good thing money grows on trees in this game, and we can always get more. That wasn't a bad draw, Jack. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you very
good.
much.
Ah,
That's
see?
pretty lucky.
I spent 1 and got a new item.
And if you would spend another 80, we have a higher chance of actually getting your 100% completion rate.
I don't know, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there.
So now that you know all the things you do know about the game, which one was your favorite character in Danganronpa 2?
It's hard. I think Usami.
Other than Usami, I mean in terms of like the students.
Well, you said character. I think Usami is definitely my favorite character. Other than that, Chiaki definitely nailed it in that last chapter.
I'm gonna have to say Chiaki is still my favorite character, but Usami came through in the end. I liked that Usami, when she first gets introduced, the music that is playing makes it seem kind of like ominous, like she is not on your side. So I was iffy about her the whole time.
I told you she's a good guy from the beginning.
Yes, and that made me happy. That there is someone in a Danganronpa game who tells you, hey, I'm a good person, and then they end up being on your side. And her only thing that she withheld from us is that she's a fucking program put in there to make sure that we are safe.
Yeah.
Like, that was her only flaw. Plus she's adorable, and she kicked ass with those mono beasts. And in the end she destroyed Alter Ego Junko, so...
Yes, she
that's a
was.
plus.
Love, love.
I miss Usami.
I miss Usami too. She was great. You may be in...
Execute range. At a point, the correct solution is to spend all your coins on your last X items.
But
Let me
wait,
help you with that.
what if I only have 1 coin left? Then I spend all...
You can always get more money.
No, you can't get more money. It's enough. Tuna can, I suppose.
Okay. We're getting there.
Okay, so 1 more item, I suppose. Shiny skull, I think we already had that one.
We might make this.
I'm not sure what that is.
Got it. Read it if you wanna, or I could find a video to better explain it in person in your Twitch chat. I'm gonna try to read it first. But thank you. I'll get back to you on
I
that.
think I will get on it. So I now need to spend all of my coins? Like how do I know which percentage I need
There,
for the last
top
item?
left.
No! Did you? Oh my god. I think that one was new.
There, you're welcome. I got you the last item. Because no one is gonna sit here and want to watch you click 273 times on the off chance that you get the last item. I just did it. You are welcome. What do we say when people help us?
I hate you. Still gonna do these. Don't forget to eat well, shit well. I say eat well, you say shit well. Eat well. Shit
You're
well.
welcome. You got 100% of your items. Ibuki and Nagito 100%, probably because I kill them the most out of any Danganronpa characters. Chiaki is my favorite too. Don't
To be
forget
honest,
to eat well.
Nagito was also pretty awesome. My
You finally wanna check
character
out this
was.
thing?
Yeah, I guess we can still check that out.
Okay. Move, jump, run, draw, world tag. Umschalt-Key. Okay. These controls are gonna mess me up, aren't they?
Nagito and Chiaki are both top 5 in the series for me. Yeah, so far I completely see why.
It is a diaper.
I think it was clear that that was a diaper.
I didn't want it to be one.
But I'm gonna count Usami as a character, and Usami is so far is definitely number 1. I really enjoyed voice acting her as well.
Okay, I get it. No!
I think you're being pushed around. So you need to lock them into your rainbow power, or what?
Yeah, I've played games like this before. Okay. This is kind of a cute little time waster. No!
No. The rainbow is disappearing. It's kind of making me dizzy.
Okay, so basically lure them together and then run like hell. What?
That kind of looked like you closed it, but...
Yeah, but you gotta like walk through it. Okay.
It's kind of...
How many hit points does it have? Okay.
Kind of cute, but it's seriously making me...
I think this would be a whole lot easier to play with a gamepad. I mean, it's on us because we chose to play it with mouse and keyboard, but...
I don't think I would play the rest of Danganronpa with a... These things are kind of cute. Why are we doing this to them? Why did you not get hit for walking through that?
Because they're evil. Well, apparently just walking through them doesn't hurt you. I guess they have to attack you?
Okay.
But they don't? Okay.
So this is like how long can you do this for, or what?
No, I think there's an ending to this. Oh, look. What? What did you say, Tifa?
This game's making me queasy.
Because of her running in circles?
Yes.
No! No! Start moving! There, now I got hit.
Too many circles. My top 5 in no particular order: Ibuki, Nagito, Gundam, and 2 V3 characters. Yeah, those are good picks.
Yeah.
I really liked Gundam at first, but the further we got into the
He got
series...
kind of annoying.
Yeah, a tiny bit. Like, it just seemed like he was getting nowhere.
No, I ran straight into
kind of
that.
started annoying me. His voice acting and everything is still awesome.
Yeah, that is super awesome. I have to take these out individually, don't I?
Well, they don't move that much where you got those two.
Spending
know,
way
Gundam-
too much time in my teenage years playing bullet hells kind of prepared me for this moment.
Gundam started losing its charm to me.
Maybe not.
But his execution was one of the best.
Yeah. That I agree with. How many waves are there?
I'm guessing until the timer
Okay, so these things can attack actually.
goes down. It's probably like how far can you go
Final
during
wave.
the time. Oh, never mind.
Aquatic diaper.
Is that a mono beast?
Yeah, that's the boss. Okay. Yeah, I see why you said this isn't really worth playing that much, Eevee.
Do you get anything after this?
Fucking hell.
He wasn't fully trapped in it.
I need to get better on my timing. Okay, where is it? Should be near the bottom.
Also, you can, if you know where it's gonna land, you can already prepare your circle.
I'm not gonna make this because the controls are not agreeing with me.
You just gotta land in your circle.
Yeah, no, I think the idea is to let it launch at you, then dodge, and then do this. See? Question is, how often do I need to hit this thing?
Guessing like
Fuck.
6 times. But definitely enjoyed
Nope.
the game for sure.
But not this part.
Now we just gotta decide if we're gonna go straight into Ultra Despair Girls or play something else first. And I think taking like a short break would be nice.
How are you supposed to dodge this thing?
Before we move on with Ultra Despair Girls, but we got the weekend
To decide that?
to decide.
Come on.
Like I said last time, I still feel like playing Pokemon too. Maybe we can do that first and then Ultra Despair Girls.
There is a way to dodge this, right? Because
You dodge it by not playing this mode.
Yeah, I see that. How
Well,
many
my
hit points do
stomach
I
is
have?
already blah, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna make this.
you're almost dead.
No, you. What?
Great. Circles within the circles. Just what I needed.
No! I tried. And this was on easy, by the way.
Well, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I like the visual novel part of the game a whole lot more than this. I would play this on a mobile phone while waiting for my bus to appear.
No, definitely not.
So. But it allows you to play as with someone.
No, that's true.
So, what
That
else is
is
in the game?
definitely a plus.
An alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Usami. Yeah, that's the island mode. Yeah. Anything else?
Wait, I quickly want to go through all of the items we got.
Why?
I want to see them. They're my prized possessions.
We can't even do that from here, can we?
Oh, well, I can do that offline. It's okay.
Yes.
Some of them have a pretty cool description. Feels kind of weird that we finished this game. What's the time on?
How about I go to a post-stream thing and then we find out in peace. So.
We're at 10 hours? No, 3.5.
I turn off the game, but I can still hear it. That is weird. It's still running. I don't like that. Okay.
And it's gone.
Okay. Grand total, Tifa, is 108.8 hours.
Not too shabby. I'm quite proud of ourselves.
We were faster than we said we thought we would be.
Yeah, that has to be a speedrun.
Yeah. I mean, for us, at least.
I'll consider it a speedrun. That's pretty good. Good job.
I'm kind of proud of us. Of me and us. Yeah, we did it. We did finish yet another Danganronpa game.
We did. How long is Ultra Despair Girls?
Shorter.
Okay.
I think Evie mentioned like 8 hours for a normal run.
Oh really? That's
so
good.
for us probably like 20. Imagine submitting that to a speedrun website. No, but...
Gonna cut it all together and hand it in.
I'm actually gonna do that for struggling. And then I'm gonna put everywhere that we are world record holders for something.
We can put it in our about thingy. World record holders,
Yeah.
co-op, struggling too.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter that we were only people with bad enough taste to be even willing to go through that, but...
Can print it on a t-shirt.
No, I will not go that far. No. If it doesn't cost me anything, I'm willing to be dumb enough to do it, but if it does end up costing me something, the answer is no.
Gonna make amends.
Maybe we can petition the Games Done Quick people to let us in with the Danganronpa speedrun. I think we would get sued if we try.
No, with struggling.
No. Just no. So, you are Jack and Tifa, right? Yes. How long? I'm sorry, there appears to have been a typo on your
application.
On your application. It says you want to play Danganronpa 1, but it says you will take 80 hours. Yes.
Don't you mean 8?
Did you make a typo? Did you mean 0.8 and you just flip? No, 80. We will do it in 80 hours. Yeah. That brings tears to my eyes.
That's how well we did.
The thought of that scares and disgusts me. I think is the answer to that. How about we now go head to bed and sleep the sleep of champions?
We still gotta go shopping.
No, you.
Before the supermarket closes for a whole month tomorrow.
Yeah, we have 2 supermarkets in the area that are within walking distance, and the bigger, better one is gonna be closed for a month because of modernization, as they call it. So that's gonna be fun.
That sucks.
Actually, we can't. Fabulous, are you still around? We forgot something.
Oh yeah, but only Fabulous is there. Otherwise, he'll get it next time.
Fabulous, if you let us know that you're still here, we're still gonna do your bean. Otherwise, we have to do it next time.
Yeah. Imagine a crowd sitting around you and watching for 80 hours. Who would do such a thing?
I wonder. Those must be some really, really awesome people.
What is the watch? Well, not me. I've watched us for 0 hours.
Imagine a command working on this channel. Yeah. To be honest, I think it's been so much time that it just loops back into 0. Like it overflows the system.
The shitty thing is there's also not really much point, I guess, of fixing that thing. Because it will only start counting from the moment you edit it. Well, it's also not Malex. Malex also doesn't watch us.
It would tell you the correct time if I ever found out how to fix that.
Really?
Yeah, it should.
Thought I read somewhere.
Damn, I must be new here.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Happy to have you.
Everyone's new here according to the watch time command. No, it is set up the way it says it in the handbook for that program, but whoever uses it, it always spits out 0,00 hours.
Yeah, but I looked at it once, but I have no clue how to fix that.
We could get Nightbot specifically for that one command.
Oh, we have Nightbot.
Not active.
No?
No.
I thought we use Nightbot for something.
No.
Or is it only for the...
Only for the giveaways.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Well...
It doesn't seem like Fabulous is still around, which is perfectly fair, so we'll do the bean next time.
Yep. We
My
shall
stomach
save
is
it.
also happy about that.
Yeah,
But
I don't even know why my stomach is upset for.
maybe because we had quesadillas for dinner.
That was tasty.
We ate enough cheese for a family for a week.
Didn't feel like that.
I think our bodies disagree with you then.
Can never have enough cheese.
Let's go back to this. Tifa, who would you like us to rate today?
That is a very good question. We have a lot of people on. How about Sage? Oh no, Sage is playing Ultra Despair.
Would rate her, but I might see spoilers.
Is there anyone you guys would like to rate? That makes the pick much easier.
Yes, Evie, it sucks. I would be perfectly happy rating her, but I'm not gonna sit here like this, like... Tifa, quick, only look at the chat, tell me if they're saying anything, and like, only look at the keyboard, I don't want to hear or see anything.
Yeah, that is true.
I can't imagine how she came to play that.
Couldn't have been a recommendation.
I wonder if Evie is a regular in her channel.
I still think you should get a percentage of the sales.
Yes. You should get like an affiliate link where every time someone buys Danganronpa games, you should get rewarded for that.
Because it's spreading.
Or maybe we could petition Spike Chunsoft to retroactively award some of that dough to Evie. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would have been awesome.
With how effective Evie is at this, that could be a chunk of money. Deserved, by the way, deserved.
That is true.
I don't even need the money, just give me Monokuma icon in place of his Twitch Prime one.
Oh, that would also be really cool.
How do I do that?
No, we can't. Well, we could if we make it one of our badges.
Yeah, but I don't want to do copyrighted material as badges and icons. Because I don't want to have to deal with a hassle if one of the companies ever finds out.
I doubt anyone cares about that. Have you seen...
Yes, and I don't care, just because other people do it and it's perfectly fine. I mean, globally.
Sometimes you're too German.
I'm happy to write an enthusiastic email to Spike Chunsoft and Jeff Bezos, if I can find his email address, to let them know that that would be cool, but I was just kidding. It would be cool if I got official recognition. Well,
You
I'm
got
happy
official
to...
recognition here.
I was gonna say that, yeah. I'm happy to remind the world. Every day if need be.
Well, I know of at least 3 sales of almost a full set you're responsible for. I'm guessing Sage bought all of the games. We bought all of the games. I know DK bought all of the games.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Good.
And then it's also all of the people I don't know about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just the 3 we are aware of at this moment.
And I know
sure
there are more.
I have an inkling of a feeling.
Yeah.
I bought the games for Sage. That's one way.
Oh, that counts, so you can get a percentage back.
Yeah. You should have gotten those for free, given how often you recommended them.
Yeah. I agree. But you can pick who to rate. I can't pick.
Alright, then how about we go head over to Foley, who is playing Warhammer Vermintide 2 with Trogo Man, it appears.
Where is... Oh yeah, here. Show more.
Starting the raid.
Oh yeah, and there's Trog.
See, my right eye was getting better while we were streaming, I thought, and now it's beginning to get worse again, so it's a good idea to end the stream now.
Let me go check it.
That was fun. No, you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for once again making us play these amazing games.
It was a lot of fun. I really loved the little twists at the end.
Yeah.
Still hope he grows his hair out. That looked so cool.
How about I try to cosplay that guy one day?
Could do. Just need a lot of gel to get like those point locks. Dreadlocks might also be something for you.
No, I don't. I think it would look horrible with dreadlocks.
Oh, I'm not sure.
No, people that can rock them can look absolutely amazing with them. I don't think I'm the kind of person that could.
Just saying.
Let's discuss this off stream.
Okay. Might make you a bit hipstery, I think.
I'm not gonna wear dreadlocks. I can't pull that off.
I'll make it a community goal.
Please hang with us for the raid to start in a moment. We will be back on Sunday. Unfortunately, probably we're struggling.
Yes, we're struggling. Another game. I can't wait to finish.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.